And while some California counties are starting to reopen under Phase 2, others still can't. Fresno County is still waiting approval from the state of California. And as CBS 47's Shauna Kalafi shows us, some county officials say the state's benchmarks are unrealistic.
Fresno County still doesn't meet the state's criteria for Phase 2 of reopening, and now some county leaders are saying those requirements just aren't realistic.
Fresno County has yet to reach the state's requirements to move into Phase 2 of reopening.
These are really hard metrics. I mean, they're quite restrictive.
Dr. Vora says Fresno County's large population makes it even harder to reach the state's benchmarks.
When you do the math, that's kind of what we are allowed to have, is no more than 7 new cases per day for our county of 1 million people. And also no deaths for 14 days, and that applies to all counties.
Fresno County Administrative Officer Jean Rousseau calling the no deaths requirement unattainable.
I'll quote the governor from March 28th article. Quote, "I know there's a lot of appropriate attention on how many confirmed cases there are. We look less to those numbers, more to the hospitalization and ICU numbers to drive our policy."
Rousseau says the current state requirements are not consistent with that statement. Both he and Dr. Vora arguing that local hospitals have not been overwhelmed and could likely handle a second surge of cases. And when it comes to testing numbers, some say Fresno County is on the right track.
Right now, the county of Fresno has the capability of doing about 900 tests a day. This is a far cry from where we were just 2 months ago when we were only able to do maybe 50 tests a day. Here shortly, we'll be at the point where we will be able to do 1,500 tests a day. Because we've made so much progress, it's time to open our businesses now.
Counties also need to have their plans for reopening approved by the state before they can move into Phase 2. So Fresno County will be sending a letter to Governor Newsom tomorrow afternoon outlining their plan. Reporting in Fresno, Shauna Kalafi, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.